Hello, and welcome back to my channel. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Strong Warrior. You already know the vibes. How's everybody feeling? Sagittarius, this is for you. I tried to do a video for you before, but it was about like 3 minutes of footage. I uploaded, decided to see where it was gonna go, and decided to delete it. So I'm gonna do this again before I get back into any general readings, any individual signs, and all of that. I did my prayer and everything, got the card shuffle and all of that. Um, yeah, so we can get into this. You know what I mean? How is the four? The four. Look at that. The two, 20, 22. How's that going for you? It's a mouthful to say, right? But today is significant as it will be the 22nd. So, let's see what the energies are for Sagittarius. What we got for Sagittarius? Any energies that the Sagittarians need to know at this particular point in time? Let's get a reading for my Sagittarius. What messages do we need to know? What is being highlighted in the Sagittarian's life? Right. Let's see. Sagittarius. We got the Four of Coins here in the upright, protecting your assets. Okay. Six of Wands here, recognition, grace. Okay. Both numbers equal 10. Completions. 1, manifestation. So you probably completed a cycle that you manifested. We're coming around to that, Sagittarius. And here we have the J of Swords, or the J of Spades, which is, a knight or page, which is getting to the bottom line and using your gifts wisely. So whatever it is that is your strength and your characteristics, help you to achieve this recognition that you have going on, this grace period that you have. And because it's like new levels, new doubles, you're being told to protect your assets. And if you haven't already done so intuitively, like just automatically, that's how you felt and that's how you move in, go for it. Go for it. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got the J of Clubs, which gives us, courage, which also gives us, new projects and things of that nature. So like I said, you're coming up to from this gift of gab, this communicative person, this expressive person, into like more so in this wand, this grace period that you have right here. It's gonna highlight your movements and what it is that you need to do from now on, Sagittarius. We also have the 9 of Hearts here for you, which is significant of triumph and abundance. So feeling good in your respective places right now, Sag. What else we got? Sagittarius. Anything more from this deck? Dishonor. 5 of Swords. Competition. Playing victim. So this looks like past energy, what you dealt with. Be careful. Even so now, like, even when you at the height of feeling good, here comes like, some kind of tower moment, some kind of news or something like that. But here comes somebody with like just disappointing energy, and they're playing victim. So it's kind of like, Sagittarius, you've been dealing with some kind of narcissistic behavior it's like anytime that you're feeling good, here comes somebody. I don't know if it's like a father figure or whatever, but anytime that you're vibing high, they come here and like play victim or kind of just rain on your parade. Got the Queen of Hearts here. Wow. Could be counterparts you're dealing with. King and Queen. She's using her mind and her soul to make, like, you know, wise decisions. And here comes somebody being dishonorable about that. Or that could even be your energy. Take it how it resonates. You know, very interchanging energies. Oh, here we go. Let's see. 10 coins. Recognizing your blessings. Short-sighted goals. Meditation. Jealousy. New beginnings and clarity. Nice. Nice. It does seem like something that was jumped into, but it's something that was on your mind for a long time. Something that you've been like weighing on. And this jealousy comes into play, but there's new beginnings and clarity. So it's like maybe something that you didn't want to see before, you're seeing now. After thinking about it. After seeing the signs or the red flags. Sagittarius. Lack of action here. Yeah, you didn't do anything for a while. You didn't see anything for a while. But that Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands is letting me know you're going to see some things. You're going to gain some vision. And that's the truth. You're going to come across some beginnings. And take you to a new fucking plane. New state of being. Not with the old, and with the new. Because, well, man, it's like somebody came in and pretended to be a counterpart or just had like this tactic of emotionally bonding to people. Perhaps because that King of Hearts was in the reverse, you know, and it's like maybe they weren't loved properly and you're coming in to, like, you know, put a band-aid over that and allow them to heal and process and all this other stuff. But it's like you're sitting with the situation for a while and seeing, like, yeah, you could be a little bit envious and short-sighted and, you know, just a little small-minded for me. That could be anyone you have, like, a close emotional tie with. It doesn't have to necessarily be a partner. It could be a brother. It could be a cousin. It could be a colleague. You know? Friends, family, loved ones, whatever. Sister from another mister, you know? Brother from another mother. Hey. Whoever you got a close tie with. Let's get into this tarot. Spreading themselves too thin. Another ace here. Blissful emotional awakening. Your opposite sign, Sagittarius. The Gemini here. Okay, so this situation definitely has to do with a relationship. Spreading yourself too thin. Financially, this could be a burden for you. But emotionally, like, you feel like you're in love. And this person feels like they're in love too, but it's like I don't know if there's cheating happening here with this spreading themselves too thin. But either way, there's some kind of like, it's some kind of like debt here, some sort of it's not easy juggling these emotions, or not easy like being pulled in 1,000 different directions. Maybe someone feels like you're not paying attention to them. There's some lies here with the moon card. Cancer, Pisces. Something happened probably recently within the Lunar New Year. But yeah, from you're dealing with this. It's like your intuition's telling you something. Because what you feel on the inside is kind of don't match, and it's like confusing as hell. You go, Cancer energy. Staying focused. Let's see. Or maybe it's like you're putting way too much attention into a relationship. Or perhaps like whatever you're doing, and either way, it's like you feel like you're being pulled in many different directions. I don't know what these lies are. They could be like how you're feeling within yourself. You know, not being real with, you know, what's going on. That even though you feel good, and even though, you know, you're focused on the situation, there's some lies here about that. It's like, do you really feel good? Is it aligning your thoughts, your inner dialogue with the outcome of your situation? Ace of Coins is letting me know. You know, there's some fear here. Scared to begin anew. Yeah, this Lover's card here is letting me know that this is a good union. And perhaps you're not realizing the blessings that you got from the universe in this situation, or something about it has you feeling weary. Suspicion, yep. Something about it has you feeling like there's an underlining to this that you're not seeing. Could it be that, you know, you're way too deep in your head, or this is the picture perfect, too good to be true situation that you have, and only you know what, you know, what kind of romantic and intimate situations you have, and you know it's not perfect, but is it the worst? No, it's not, because it's obviously making you feel like there's something that you need to watch out for here. Scared to begin again, suspicious, giving up. Have you given up the suspicion? Given up the fear? Because it seems like that's what's best. It's like you're spreading yourself too thin. You're feeling lies. You're scared to begin again. Meanwhile, this is blissful. This is love. This is triumphant abundance. This is focused. And for some reason, we have, suspicions and giving up. Like, give up the suspicions. There's going to be some conflict here. I feel like the reason why you need to give up suspicion is because if your suspicions are right, they're going to come out anyway. And you can't allow yourself to give yourself anxiety through something that might happen, something that doesn't exist but only in your mind. And a lot of the times what we want to prevent, we create, where we force things when we're just like super anxious and try to control the outcome. So perhaps you're going to get in over your head and cause a conflict, and you're going to have to be strategic about it. Or the fact that, you probably confronted this situation as far as what your suspicions are, and it's causing a conflict, or it's causing a conversation to be had, where you have to navigate someone's feelings versus, your valid anxiety. Got you stuck. It really got you stuck. Running away from a difficult situation. Maybe that's what it is. That when you try to confront your suspicions and get to the bottom line about something, it just leaves you more confused, and somebody's here is like running from conflict. I mean, it's if they want to protect themselves from conflict, they don't want to deal with it. That's one thing, okay? But it's not the healthiest thing. You want to talk this out. This is what these swords are telling me, and it does not seem like this person wants to have this conversation with you. Why is that? Are they being sneaky? Are they trying to hide something? Seven of Swords, just kind of like inching away, so, quietly, so they don't even be noticed that they're getting away from this conversation. Okay. So you have the Queen of Swords here. Sagittarius, probably dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or just somebody, or this could be even you, Sag. Somebody who's like crazy lethal when it comes to communicating how they feel, and that's probably why they don't want to have this conversation, because it's like what you say holds so much weight that you might just cut them too deep. So being the Queen of Swords is like the wisdom of your past. You have to take in those times where you definitely considered someone against, your own tongue. You know what I mean? You were really careful about how you spoke to this person, and this is what it's going to take for this conversation to happen. Because we're talking about your feelings, you're talking about, your suspicions and everything, and whether it's you or someone else that is being confronted about their suspicions in a relationship, it should be, taken into consideration. And maybe before there was a loss of opportunity to do that, but you have the opportunity now to, clear the air in a loving space. Nine of Coins. Opportunistic. Yikes. Competition. That's probably what you're feeling about this person. It's probably what you're feeling about this person related to something that happened in the past. Perhaps a past lover did you a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want it to be like that here, although you may see signs or you may see characteristics that may remind you or trigger you into thinking that's what the situation is. It's probably not, but this is what you're going to have to address. That lucky feeling of emotional well-being was taken away from you. where it was like you had luck, but somebody, try to come in and swipe it from you, try to compete with you, try to use your money for personal gain, their own opportunities. Yep. The hangman is like you meditated on this. You're able to like think about something before you make a move. Crazy introspection. Yep. Discovery. Discovery. So it's like these lovers, major arcana has to go within themselves to handle the situation, and they both discover, some things as to why they were moving the way they were moving. Whether that's you or whether that's them, y'all gonna figure it out. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. And when you have like thought about it and the conversation and the dialogue and really took the time to like, I love this person, I don't want to hurt them, so let me choose my words carefully, y'all gonna come into a place of being a lot closer. Trust me. And it's not gonna be an easy conversation. It isn't. But it's necessary. And if two people really care about each other, that it's really on a team, you always talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. However it is. Okay? Um yeah, you don't want to take shortcuts with that. You don't want to take shortcuts. You want to be able to move as slowly as possible with your partner. Take the time, is what it's telling me, to discover things about each other that you probably didn't when y'all rushed into the situation. It's working, but there's some things that you may have wished would have learned prior to jumping into this thing with someone. But it's like some things you're gonna have to thug it out with. Some things you're gonna have to thug it out with. Let's see. Let's see. Saggy. Yeah, don't get into your head too much. Don't dwell on the negativity, because it's only gonna alter your perspective on your loved one. Be calm about uh lashing out if you're feeling down. Um Try not to spend too much money, because it seems like with the Two of Coins, you're already spreading yourself too thin. You deserve better and you know it. You know what I mean? Sometimes these things could be self-inflicted. You know? You could be a little more responsible with your money. You could be your own worst enemy by, overthinking about a situation that doesn't exist. Have a time for pure relaxation. Pure relaxation, like no excuses. Turn off the internet. Turn off the Netflix. Whatever gets you distracted, turn it off. Tune it out. Okay? You're blocking your blessings by thinking like this. By stinking thinking is blocking your blessings. Balance out your life's checkbook. Make sure in every aspect you're in, every relationship you're in, platonic, romantic, professional, make sure you giving out what you're pouring in. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Be yourself. Laugh loud. Connect with your inner child. Release the program of you gotta look a certain way and shit like that. If you wanna fucking laugh out loud with your tongue out, laugh out loud with your tongue out. You feel me? It's just what you do. Be careful about enemies getting in your ear. They may not necessarily, be like an enemy for real, but they just telling you things that probably gonna persuade you or, influence you in some sort of way with that moon card here. So be careful with that. Don't go to other people about your problems. And if they are, they're tried and true, and people who've been married for like 50 years or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody got a good heart and if they single, it's like, okay, but I gotta talk to a married couple. You know what I'm saying? Just one of those things. Not to say that single people can't talk about, relationships, but no, single people can't talk about husbands and wives. Not in that sense. You got to be in the situation first. They may know what they want from it. They may know, but you won't know until you in that situation. Okay? Make sure you in your feminine energy and whatever masculine energy you're balancing out with your masculine partner. If I am talking to a male and female partner, but make sure if I am talking to any other kind of partner out there that your masculine and your feminine energies are balanced. Someone could be really cold here. Okay? Spice it up. Something new. Mystic. Your happiness bothers other people. Be aware of your surroundings. Relax. Wobble dega. Leave, get out. I'm feeling like this is the person that's hating on your energy, or that snake, that enemy. Leave, get out. Saba true. Ancient wisdom, which is like use your intuition. Drugs. Warning. Somebody may have tried to get in between you two because they were lonely. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. You are protected. You are protected. Somebody was throwing you the evil eye, but you got the evil eye on you. Yep. Yep. You got the evil eye protecting you. Protect your relationship. Talk with your partner. Don't listen to outside folks. Sagittarius, I think those are the messages for you. And until next time, babies, peace and love.